We're just gonna keep on going and shit, man. I'm fucking pissed in a bitch right now. Cause I woke up this morning and shit, and this motherfucker like was sitting around the corner and shit right here, bro. Like this motherfucker, you can barely see it, but like over there and shit. I just posted. I'm about to post a video and shit about that shit. This motherfucker literally was like sitting right fucking over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on the bench and shit. And I'm like, it's bro, my nigga. I woke up this morning and it was fucking pouring raining on me. So I'm just sitting here like, fuck it all, bro. And the wind blowing and drying me up through the hour and shit. I'm like, fuck it. But then I get comfortable and I was say, fuck it, bro. I just say, fuck it. It's not raining though so much. It started sprinkling, but it was like, it still looked like it was still, you know, it was bad out here. It was cloudy as fuck. It was, like, you can see it's wet as fuck. Like, it was raining. Like, get the fuck out of here. Then this nigga fucking. So I'm sitting here, I'm rolling up. I'm smoking, I'm watching YouTube videos, training videos, Torah readings. So I'm listening. At this point, I'm listening to music. I'm listening to fucking Freaky Girl by Juicy Gucci Mane and shit. A very freaky girl, I know you're from my mom, and then in the night, then you get another, does it in the front seat of a Hummer, then you get some in the front seat of a Hummer. You know what I'm saying? And then and I'm like, what the fuck? Then he starts coughing. This is the second time I heard the cough. I'm thinking, okay, like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, maybe it's these people that live over here in the fucking house and shit. I'm like, okay, maybe it's in a parking lot, right? And so I'm like, motherfucking no. I look, I see a backpack and shit. I'm saying, what the fuck, bro? The same shit. I look and see it's a fucking weirdo around the corner, fucking stalking around me and shit. And you're just like, what the flying fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the second time on Sinai where motherfucker literally just be like, bro, like these niggas out here just stalk. Like it's like, bro, this is not the area. We're surrounded by houses and shit, and two elementary schools. There's no reason for weird ass niggas that just crackhead ass niggas to be out here. This is why I don't like Houston, Texas, because it's like it don't make sense. You're not gonna go to upstate New York and shit in the suburbs and shit or something like that, and then see like fucking crackhead ass niggas and shit. But only in Texas, only in fucking Houston, you're gonna see that shit, and that's what pisses me the fuck off, bro. It pisses me the fuck off, and that's why I'm kind of over it. That's why there's certain things I need to get like over now. That's why I'm really at the point right now. I'm over like really being homeless. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like, I feel homeless. Working on the car insurance, working on the health insurance. I'm really getting everything in order because I'm really not about this shit anymore. It's like a complete separation. Like I love Bob Marley, I love the people. You know what I'm saying? In that regard. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to like the reality of it, when you go past that and you mature a little bit, you go to the occult and then you move back past the occult into the realities of the raw realities of life. It's like fuck all that shit. You know what I mean? So that's all I gotta say. Like that shit right there really, really, really got me like talk about being in somebody's energy, bro. Talk about literally being in somebody's energy. That shit had me like, what the fuck? I lose my fuck. I just can't. I don't know. Maybe because they think I'm a woman or some shit. They see me. I don't know. That should be like killing me, bro. Like I lose my shit. I'm sorry. I just do. Like it's just like what you're not finna. Like I'm not finna wake up and you just stalking around me, bro. Like I'm not finna have you being around me. I've been touched before. That's why it's like no. And some weird shit. Niggas like touch people's feet. I don't know. Motherfuckers is weird. That I ain't like. I don't have a feet fetish. If you like, I like clean. I don't like clean feet, but like at the same time, like if you have a feet fetish, I'm sorry. You're fucking weird. I don't give a fuck. That's a bottom feeder ass shit. Fuck out of here. I mean, ain't nothing sexual about a foot. Ain't nothing. Not nothing sexual about a foot. Nothing is sexual about a foot. That is shit pure fetish, your own mental fucking thing, and quite frankly, kind of weird to me. God damn. And then this is what I'm saying. Like it was just raining, it was cold, and now it's getting hot. Man, it's crazy. So let's roll some shit up. Shout out to the A-Leaf. We're gonna be rolling up some of that. Yummy, 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 yummy. There's that Gelati Smalls. He still got that black label sampler. That shit is I don't know. I got blunts for days. Should we hit a joint? I think we should hit a joint because I think we got another joint to actually smoke. I don't even remember the other joint I had. Yeah, we already had one. Keep one rose in the motherfucking. I don't give a fuck, bitch fighter. What's going on? What's going on? With Guani? I like your videos. Staying what's up? I thank you so much, Kelly. Kelsey. Let's see what we got going on. We're Guan. That's not somebody speaking Arabic. Oh shit. How do you No, I don't report the dude. I want to fucking translate his fucking phone. Anyways, so yeah, happy Sunday, guys. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the channel and shit. Man, it's crazy out here being as homeless as I am, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting more and more, but at the same time, even though like, you know, you have it for like, I'm listening to this like girl called the fucking Level Up Guru or some shit on YouTube. Bitch making a video talking about something. Oh, you just gotta leave people alone. Like, bitch, yes, no shit. But you see what I'm saying? You're gonna have fans, you're gonna have stalkers, you're gonna have people that are fucking around you. You're gonna have people that are attracted to your money, attracted to your fame, attracted to your looks, attracted to the way you think, attracted to the way it's going on. And honestly, I think there's some people that just fucking are followers. And so if you're just a human being and you take the time to sit here and just think, and that's why Martin Luther King said a brain is the word of, as a Capricorn season right now, Martin Luther King's birthday, 15, same as my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the brain is the worst thing to fucking go to waste. And that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfucker, you see that shit. People have sheep mentality. They really don't. And another thing, my sociology teacher back in 9th grade told me, the reason third world countries fucking fail, which is these fucking Mexicans, these fucking Africans, and you, the list goes on, right? It's because, right? God damn, it's strong as shit. She's strong. It's because motherfuckers do exactly what somebody else does. See somebody selling aluminum fucking pipes. They're gonna try to sell aluminum pipes. There's no like monopoly of it. That's the difference between, when I say monopoly, it's about motherfucking innovation. That's why America stays up date on everything, because it's about innovation. These motherfuckers are not innovative. That's why they don't fucking have their own ideas. That's why they fucking steal from other people. And that's why since the beginning of the time of Cain and Abel, so to speak, right, in this regard, it's a parable we could use. Happy Sunday, right? Motherfucker, you see this point, you know the story, you know that's the whole point I'm talking about. Motherfucker, I'm fucking sitting here Abel, is it Abel? Can't kill Abel. Yeah, I'm able just sitting here doing my thing. I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Cop kicked me out of school. I'm gonna go to the park over here, chill, sleep, and enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? And then here comes this motherfucker following me. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker right there, you already know what it is. It's a Cain. And all he gonna do is get angry and jealous, try to kill you. Take a sticky Krabby Patty formula. Damn, bro. I'm in like love with Coke Zero. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm gonna stop drinking alcohol, but I'm probably gonna have to fucking lean on these for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad. Now I'm looking at my phone, like if I can find a gallon of that shit, or like the biggest amount I can find, cause I'm about to fucking stock up on that shit. Coke Zero. I have addictive habits. It's funny because I'm watching the guy that makes the One Bites on YouTube and shit, and I was looking at some pizza places because I want to go to a nice pizza place. Motherfucker came to that city, he was like, damn, it's fucking windy as fuck. Yeah, Houston has that windy ass shit. It's a coast city as they say. Like, if it's really windy, it can rain and shit because the storms that happen out in the sea and shit. And sometimes it can get hot. It's like a beach. You know what I mean? The beach can get like, if you're on the beach and shit, and you see the sea and all that, the ocean, and you just looking at that shit, you're like, fuck. And it's raining out there like a thunderstorm. It's gonna be pretty fucking bad. You're right next to the fucking sea, you know? And it's like, okay, if it's a hot ass day, it's like, you know, the beach is gonna be hot as fuck. You know, and it's fucking, you know, windy and shit because the wind's coming from the sea, pushing the, you know, the fucking, the low level winds on the land. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that shit gonna be fucking coming at you because you have big ass waves that are crashing against the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the sand. So yeah, that's kind of fucking living in Houston is. You know what I mean? Really, it's just a big ass bowl joint. But anyways, I had to get all. I had to just get that out. That shit pissed me the fuck off. I'm a little scared right now because I got this interview coming up. It's at a restaurant, so I can still smoke. That's still cool. But I'm a little like fuck because it's in like Haiti, and I'm just like fuck. I don't Haiti. You can't ride the bus and nothing, so I'm gonna have to get a car soon. He's like, I pay my warrants off, and he's like, I do all this other shit. What I'm not really tripping about is just my psychic said that shit too a few weeks ago. She's like, you probably want to pay your warrants off. I'm gonna see that shit now. Like I probably gonna have to pay that shit off. Cause I already know if I get a car and I move to over there, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this black guy?" Cause I grab that type of attention. So I'm pretty much the guy that has to be like, see guys, this is how like, I don't know if you know the whole video, but the cop guy that's like in the car and then they're just like, "You're that guy that just cop fucking videos." He's like, "Yep, yep, yep." He's like, "So you're just trying to fucking okay? So you know the rules?" He's like, "Yep," and he started laughing like. But took out and shit. That's pretty much how I am, bro. I have to be like that. Like I'm that guy. That's pretty much, you know, I'm that guy, and it's not because I'm really that guy. It's because I'm an individual. Because I use innovation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the American population are just sheeple. There's nothing wrong with that necessarily, right? In this case and scenario, but yeah, they are, and you got to break away from the sheeple. And it does it mean you're better? I don't even. That shit doesn't even matter. It's really about the realities of the situation. Like, and people in America, like, because there's certain people in America that were fucking brought here. There's a lot of like scallywags in America, and they basically fucking figured a long time ago how to fucking feed, how to work off these, like, you know, how to use these motherfuckers. And so that's always out there. But the true America, you know what I'm saying, is always going to be in innovation. And so if you have an innovative mind, that's what it's about. Like, that's why it's like making America great again. It's like, not really. A lot of people are not happy that Trump is fucking president. And it's funny because a lot of people that are just the red states. And it's really just for like stupid shit. The people that actually are, I've seen in my life, that are glad that Trump is fucking president. I mean, it's certain things like the red states are here. They're just glad to keep their property and their control and their money and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like all the blue states are like, what the fuck? Because they're not able to do the things that they usually do when it comes to independence. You know what I'm saying? Like the Democrats and shit. I've just noticed that in their time, it was just like you had a more of a like. It was all about being like who you wanted to be and shit like that, and like you know what I mean. But like that's the monopoly. I'm about to go in from a different perspective, but just hear me out because I'm talking from a Black Power movement perspective, just because that's what I learned. And so it's like yeah, Malcolm X talking about the white liberal, but just let me out. This applies to all Americans because really it's about being advantageous. You know what I'm saying? It's like being black and like monopolizing. Like Wes Cleveland, he's not from the ghetto, but he like raps like he's a gangster and shit type shit. You know what I mean? But he's not that at all, and that's what that's about. And then you can see that he could turn he could do the switch and do the code switch and then like go white boy and shit. And so that's the thing about it. And it's like if you can't do that shit, it just shows that you're not understanding the real game of what's going on. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? At least for a black dude. But yeah, so crazy. Anyways, I really wish I could keep more people engaged in this thing. It's really annoying. Like, I hate the fact that I can't have that much engagements. And I can barely see your comments. Like, why is the comments like not allowing me to see the comments? Whatever. Anyways, Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. It's loud as fuck. Smoking the fires. I got that's some fire though. Like I be playing music and shit. Like I be like, man, if I had my phone, I get my apartment, I get the hotel room. I'm trying, yeah, cause I'm at the cross dress and shit again, guys. And it's gonna be fucking amazing. But I mean, I'm really pissed off. They throw away all my shit, so now I have to like get all my fucking like bathing shit back again and shit. Like I'm really just thinking about getting. I'm really can't wait to get me a better job and just like make a little bit more money. And I'm going straight to get myself an apartment. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I might not even get my car because you saying like the more you pay on it, the more you have. Like, so I'm like, yeah. So I might just save that shit. My insurance plan. I might just save that shit for a while, so I can give me a really good car all the time. And I'm gonna just keep on saving. Basically, what it is, it's like a savings use basically, and it's like you pile more and more money you put into it, the more money, you know what I'm saying. And insurance basically you have into it, so it's like. Let's just sit for 6 months and shit. I probably get a really nice car, like a really nice car. But let's just see what you know. What I'm saying, we'll see what's going on. But anyways, I'm thinking about doing that shit because it's so much shit going on. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I'm about doing that shit because when I'm looking at it right now, I'm looking at it like when I move, I'm probably I'm at this point right now. I'm not scared to move anymore without a car. I'm okay moving it somewhere without a car now, as long as like I have a place to live. You know what I'm saying? And so like, but if I don't have a place to live and I don't have no car, I'm gonna be homeless, which I don't mind either. But I only mind for two things: if the weather is too fucking drastic or there's fucking wild animals. That's why I literally couldn't stay in Austin because there's wild animals. Like there's fucking wild animals out there. You cannot. There's some places you cannot stay homeless. And if you're homeless over there, you're fucking savage as fuck because there's wild animals out there, and you gotta be ready to fucking kill a wild ass animal. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You gotta be ready to kill a coyote and shit. You gotta be ready to kill a motherfucking fox. I'm a real hungry ass. You could tell the nigga a hungry ass fucking animal like stalking your ass and like ready to fucking kill. That's what I'm saying. That's what that shit was. Freaking animal. But I ain't gonna lie, it's that time of year right now. You know, it's the time of year where people are homeless as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It happens every fucking Christmas. That's when you see the most homeless people. Like it's always every Christmas, like literally every Christmas, every month. It's crazy. That's why I was not trying to like sit here and not go to my mom's fucking family's house and skip Christmas and skip the holidays. And I was honestly, it's the first time it actually like hit me. The fucking seasonal depression really like actually hit me, and because of course my dad died this year, that's why. But I think it's like yeah, like that shit, like because it's just like, and then like the fact that it's like damn. Just see all these people become homeless, and then the way they hit it, you know, it's always that way. Like everybody becomes homeless, and they're all just like freaking out. They feel depressed. It's like it's so sad because everybody's just looking at them like, yeah, you're homeless, whatever the fuck, would you? But that's just not the same. Like it depends on the situation. It's sad when you see that shit like that. Like it's just crazy. I don't even know what to say how it looks. That's why One Love is important because it happens to us. It happens like you, and it's like but it's about being conscious. More or less, but that's the difference between that generation and this generation. That generation literally was educated. That generation actually had more common sense. That generation didn't have all this shit to deal with. So it was like they were just grown adults in so many words in their mind. You know, we talk about adulting. We use adulting a lot, and then you know none of us have at this point figured it out, right? But you look at this shit, and back in the day, you were like, okay, they were adults. It was a clear distinction. But at the same time, it's like, dude, when you look at that shit, it's like, I don't even talk about now, but I'm losing my train of thought. But like, it's so many. Let me try to round it up before I lose it. There's so many words, like, they had to do that. They did what they did and shit back in the day, and it was easier for them on that train of thought, I think, an adult because of all those things. And I lost it. Fuck it. I lost it. I wish I could bring it back, but I lost it. I lost it completely. I lost it completely. I was trying to come back with it. I was trying to come back with it, but I was trying to remember where I was even going with it. I can't remember where I was going with it. I went off on a little bit of a tangent, then I lost it. And it's probably gone though. But anyway, I just make some shit up, fuck it. But yeah. Uh so yeah, I just think that fucking like adulting is different now than it was back in the day. And so like in so many words, like they just had to do what they had to do and it was simple. But nowadays there's so much shit going on. I was talking about fucking Christmas and shit, yeah. The reason I had seasonal depression and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit, yeah, that shit was crazy. I had seasonal depression this year and shit. And that's when my dad died and all that shit. But that's not really like the only fucking case. It was just like oh yeah, I was talking about the homeless and shit like that. I'm like I was talking about one love and shit. And like why you need really need one love and shit like that? Because it's like, you know, you have to be conscious. Only the conscious people know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like only the poor man feel. Not anymore and shit. That was back in the day because yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking to. Because back in the day, they were adults. Like in so many words, what you would consciously think, not educationally think, but consciously think as a human being an adult is right in that regard and shit. These motherfuckers were on that shit back in the day. So like the only thing they were the only thing they were actually dealing with was the isms and schisms, or the fucking like oppression shit, like real fucking human flesh type shit. Like I'm fucking a brown skinned person because our human fucking people were fucking really from this fucking region of the fucking globe. You know what I'm saying? And we were fucking brought here because when our people was met, we didn't fuck with each other and shit. So either we fucking traded or we were gonna fucking like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rob each other or we're gonna kill each other. And it got to that fucking point and shit. So that's what fucking happened and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like motherfuckers, this shit happened. We lost and shit. So when motherfuckers became enslaved and shit. So that's why we were here. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's basically what's going on. They're dealing with apartheid, they're dealing with racism and shit, sexism, all this shit, all these isms and schisms, and these motherfuckers were going through that shit. That's what they were going through back in the day because it was more flesh and bone type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like now, it's like it's not the same. It's more like intelligence and shit, and status and shit. And it's just like that's just so fucking weird because you can't. There's no blood and bone in that shit. That's why it's like when you do shit like what Guy just did and like sits here and like sits next to me, it's not like back in the day. Maybe back in the day it wouldn't have been weird because it'd have been like, oh, a human being trying to talk to another human being. It makes sense. You know, if I'm stranded out here homeless or whatever, bumming it, and then like you're a bum and shit, and we're gonna be bumming it together. But I'm a better bum than you because I ain't gonna lie, I have fucking money and status, and not even that and shit. Also, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's what it comes down to. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. That's what it comes down to. It's just money and status. I have money and status, so. And then I'm not. Why would I fucking bum it with you? Like I literally, when I say I have money and status, I literally can call somebody who has money that will give me money if it really, really, really came down to it. You know what I mean? Like I know I can ask my uncles for $10 and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'll help me hold $10, the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how much the money it is. Tell you shit. You know, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like if it really, really came down to it. If it really came down to it, I probably can go back to my mom's house and some shelter shit. But now it's some like normal shelter. I'm talking about some real shelter shit. Like shit's going down or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like catastrophic as fuck. Where it's like, nigga, like, you know, that's like, you know, not really heard of. Let's keep it 100. You know, that's the weird thing too. Like when I was younger, I kind of realized that shit. Like my mom's house, bro, never, not once, has ever been broken into. Nobody's ever shot at my mom's house. Like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like you really think about it, it's like, man, that's just been sitting there for like over fucking how many years? 30 years? You know, I don't know. It's just I didn't realize when I was a kid. I kind of realized that I was like, man, like that's why I'm like, yeah, bro, it's not that time for me to fucking get a house, man. I'm not the one, and I realized that's the thing. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you watch Langston 2092 on YouTube and shit. Like motherfucker says that shit all the time, but like he said something about that. I was like, you know, you grow up in the fucking suburbs. I'm telling you, you can't really get out of the suburbs, but that's just gonna make you like, like you'll be disgusted by yourself. And I think the people that do move from like the suburban area and move to the hood shit and thrive in the hood or like chill up in the hood and shit, I think a lot of them are just losers in general. I think that's why they adapt so much to that shit. Because a lot of us, people in the suburbs do become losers. It makes sense. And I think a lot of them do. That's why a lot of them move out of the suburbs and shit into hoods and shit that never been to before, type shit, or like out of their state or some shit. You know what I mean? Because it's easier. Like for example, like being in the South. I hate to say this, but it's the truth. Right? People want to talk shit about the South when it comes to intelligence, right? And unknown. But bro, like on the cool, it's crazy because maybe that's back in the day. But that's what I'm saying. Like back in the day. But anyways, nowadays, like it's like being in the South right now is like the best thing you could ever possibly do when it comes to anything. Why? It's because the still fucking pioneer of fucking blood and bone, real physical earth, tangible fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of that right there. Ugh. And that's what I've kind of noticed and shit. My lighter. Let's have a better lighter. Like 100 fucking lighters and you can't find them, hoes. It's crazy. Anyways. So yeah. I got recording that nigga too, bro. That shit was crazy. That nigga fucking left immediately. Yeah. So I was like, you're not gonna believe this shit. I got some weirdo just fucking stalking me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That nigga was gone, bro. When I put the camera to the shit, he was gone. I told me, I'm like, oh, I was getting my shit. I was like, y'all not gonna believe this shit. But this is what I deal with. People just be fucking stalking me and shit, be around, just lingering in my energy. Trying to get the fucking glimpses of what the fuck I got going on. I got them at torch lighters, but I don't want a torch right now. I need a flame. Man, I can't wait till I get these vapes, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of done smoking for a little bit. I need a vape. Something simple, I could just, and then be like, alright. You see how windy it is and shit, man. Like, that's why I got the torches, but the torches don't really ignite this shit. What the fuck's the lighter, dude? Is it in here? Damn. I put the lighters. I had 2 lighters. Fuck me. You sure it's not in here? God damn it. Houseway. Damn. I don't know where I put that shit now. That shit coming out the wind. Houseway. That shit is wild. That is so annoying. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it's right here. Okay, we got it. Damn. Don't know what happened to my other one, I picked. The WWE Raw. Oh man, I feel nostrils are so dry. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was like, that's why that type of consciousness was there back then. for them to understand that shit. That's why they moved into the one love. But Generation Federation, and I'm keeping it. I'm saying in plain terms, in so many words. Back in those times, if you were black, right? I'm just saying, in not in terms of racism, but just an example of what I'm talking about, of repression of what's going on, the type of world they lived in. Like, if you were a different color and shit, it's just like these motherfuckers were literally like, you're a teacher, but the white people that come in the country or whatever and want to take advantage of the situation will get the job. It's like that. And so that's why they rebelled and made roster and shit. You know, because it's about consciousness. But, you know, it just went from there into a spiritual thing, and it goes deeper and deeper. You go to the spiritual community, you know what I'm saying? It's more light magic, like how to eat well, how to make life on this planet better. For you, how to live long, how to make the plants fucking grow, how to make people healthy minds, you know what I'm saying? But, a lot to that. Because you're in the opposite, you then get into the dark. And once you get into the dark, you realize you do things for yourself, and that's when it becomes like, oh, it's different. Even if you do all this, you do it for yourself. And so, once you do it for yourself, everybody else is doing it for themselves. And so then it takes away from the myth system from that shit. And so you can't think in consciousness anymore, because how you think about like God and consciousness is really just based off of you. It really ain't really about nobody else, because you don't know what everybody else is thinking. They don't think about themselves too. And so it's just like you come to the reality thing about, okay, what's the common denominator? And that's when the physical carnal body becomes the common denominator again. And so then you realize like that's the only real thing that really matters and shit. It's survival, you know? That is the only thing that matters. And the thing about being an adult at the end of the day is just it's all this life shit amalgamated and, you know, smoothied up and piled up on together, you know what I'm saying, like a fucking cheeseburger and shit, and smashed together and shit. Anyway, so see how far we are. Yeah, it's almost good. Right there. If y'all saw my toenail, y'all be freaked out. This shit does look kind of freaky. It's a very freaky nail. Dude, like, really though. Like, the nail is like just a regular nail, but then, like, literally you can see the meat where the nail, you know, there's nail, a little bit of nail, and then there's like the red part. The red part is literally like slashed in half, like all the way through that hood. Like, take a regular fucking nail. This is my nail. You know how it's supposed to be like this, the nail part, and then like the rest will be like red meat. The meat is like looking like this, and it's because like I have feet fungus and shit in my nail. I used all this fungus shit, and now it just seems like a hollow space right there. Like, I don't think that's healthy. I think I probably should go to a foot doctor for that shit. And the fungus some of the fungus is still there. Sometimes it comes back, you know what I'm saying, because I don't get to wash and all that shit, so yeah, I really have to get that shit checked out. Remember, I was almost like a motherfucker last time, where I let the fungus just kind of do its thing. So now it's like, that shit's like, kind of gross. My other nail, a lot of the space at the top is like mostly white now. And I think that's because, once again, the fungus, it's all there. Like, it's crazy. And my shit really is like, damn. Feet fungus really needs to just. Anyways. Yeah. I want to hit a blunt. This is actually the fucking thing. I was trying to like not hit a blunt. Like, I don't want a blunt. I need a blunt. This is whoa. You know? Disrespectful. I should go with. You got a lot of blunts though. I even found a blunt. I took about that one I found this on the ground. New Year's. You can tell. Roll that shit up. We gonna smoke them. Mix the peanut butter and jelly with the fucking cream. Might as well. Cool. I ain't feeling like. I don't think I want to go in there. It's just really fucking windy. Damn, bruh. You hear what I'm saying? You felt that fucking like the vibrations of that shit. I know y'all saw that vibration on the moon, like the gods and shit, the wind god and shit. Yeah, man. I blow my weed away and shit. God damn, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like all this, like it's just too much. Like, god damn, could you not? Could you not just? You know what I'm saying? Like, you about to see this shit. It's got to get like ridiculous out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Just like yeah. Woo. You're about to see. That's what I think. I think while I was in Austin, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like kind of too good at rolling blunts. And I think this is the reason why. Imagine being in this type of wind and shit, and being raised in this type of wind in Houston and shit. You only had to roll blunts outside, bro. Like the skill, the mastery, admirable. Man, bro. Fuck that guy. I just felt like, what the fuck? I feel like go somewhere else, nigga. Damn, like it's just plain and simple. I mean, I don't know what to say. If I saw a homeless person sleeping where I be sleeping and I hang out where I'm hanging out, I'm not gonna go there. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's as simple as like in real life. Like if I'm gonna go somewhere and this is my hangout spot and somebody's hanging out on the bench that I usually hang out, like sitting alone and shit, because nobody be over there, I'd be like, yeah, bro, that's all you, bro. It's a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same shit when we were younger. When we were younger, like, you go to a spot, right, and somebody's smoking fucking weed. I remember you say that shit, and my homies were like, "Yeah, I was like, bro, you go to a spot and you're smoking fucking weed, right? It's your weed spot. You know, we smoke weed. We have weed spots. This is one that I'm sitting at right now. We used to smoke weed over here, and we were like, yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, bro. Somebody smoking weed over there. Like, do you fucking like talk to them or some shit, or do you just like?" He's like, nah. Like one time, he's like, this girl just came up to me and shit, and she just sat next to me, just smoked. Like that shit was trippy. One time that shit happened, so I didn't say shit to her. That shit was weird. And I really felt gay now. Like a girl doing that shit, she wanna fuck. But I didn't know. But anyways, um, what you gonna call it? That's because at the time, like girls in high school were like, "Hell no, boys!" Like, "Oh no, wait." And some girls, like, it was very distinctive. And then after high school, it was kind of like some girls got hot, some girls didn't. It was weird, you know. It was just weird because then like some girls they just didn't know. It was just weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it was just weird because it was like girls were before high school were like no, and they had that choice of being like no, I want to remain a virgin, and then after high school like just changed completely. Like go from like oh my god, I'm so innocent to like I'm a mother now. I have like 5 kids, and I'm only fucking like 21. Like yo, what the fuck? Like you know, it was weird. That's what I'm saying. It was weird. Like or the girl that was like yeah, like I'm a freak and shit. I am a baby mama now and shit. Or the girl that has 5 kids and she's like married and shit to like, some guy that had like a kid back in high school and shit. That shit was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? You're married to this nigga, and this nigga like had a kid back in high school. That shit was like we were like ninth grade, nigga had a kid. I was like, what the fuck? Like you know what I mean? It's just kind of like sad. Kind of like I don't know, like how we just like I don't know. We really try to emulate our fucking parents in society and just be like, yeah, I got the girl, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Like, it's so like cool and shit, and so special, and so teen romance, and like you think it's like this thing, and you really try to. And it's fun when like the other person's into it too. But like, I just feel like that's just like fake as fuck. Like in all reality, not to be like a party pooper or shit, you know. Not to hate on the whole romance. I just feel like it's not like real for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like I can't, you know. I'm saying I never. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Jesus, this is why you keep on getting molested. Then I was like, man, deep. It's deep. It's true. That's how the boys are getting molested though. Don't niggas don't get some. Sit the fuck down. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how the boys do get molested. They not be minding their own business and shit. Going some weird ass nigga's house. Thinking shit's like, ooh. Cause it's like, oh. I understand, like, like, stop fucking with, like, other people. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, he's an adult and shit. But, like, all that fun type shit, like, it's not cool when it comes to, like, mm, when I get my own place, that shit's gonna be intense. My mom's gonna be like, this nigga here. Type shit. It's crazy. You could literally sit here and ask for a female. Like, let's have female roommate and shit. Get a place and shit. It's crazy. Anyways. There's a PB&J. See, it took forever to like grind up. That's why I don't like using my hands in when it's kind of like, yeah, bro, that shit takes forever. It kind of do, you know? At least that shit right there, that shit's for sticky ass weed. This right here kind of breaking that kind of easy. A little more leafy, a little more dry, you know? Not so sticky like that shit was like ridiculously sticky. So it smells fucking fantastic. It's an understatement. It smells brilliant. For some reason, it just reminds me of like school lunchtime. I don't know why. I'm getting Uncrustable vibes from this. It's like nostalgic, but innovative, fun, and at this point, Uncrustables, everybody knows, is a fucking nostalgic. So it's crazy. Back in the day, I used to actually make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like I actually wouldn't even do that shit nowadays. I was a bit Uncrustable. I actually like that this breaks down exactly how much you actually, you know, you could eyeball it and say, oh, yeah, because that looks way more than what I just broke down for like that shit. And it was only three small nuggets. That's wild. Put this in this bag. I want to add this to the same amount. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. It's the same fucking amount. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's probably almost one more. The light green is right here. The light green and the dark green right here. You can see that shit. Like, that shit more. I'm like, damn. You saw how long it took me to run up the other one because that shit was a lot. Son of a bitch. Whatever. I can have home. Shake. Get the bleezy in it. Surprisingly, it's still good, intact. I bought a lot of fucking vapes from Lanoid on accident. It was not my fault, but it just kind of happened. I just kept on buying that shit. I was just like, I don't know if I was hot drunk. I think I was drunk. I was sitting in my fucking storage unit drunk as fuck. My gas got paid, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a vape because I was kind of like tired of smoking weed. I was like, it's like got tired of just like going to the storage unit and da 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 da. And it's getting cold as fuck. And like the night before, like I'm not finna fucking roll up at night. I ain't like rolling up at night. I have my shit ready pre-roll at night. So, you can't see at night sometimes. Might be in a dark area. So I just roll before nighttime. And that's it. But it's gotten to the point where that shit getting weird. Whoa, here we go. See that? You 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 see that? Like, why? Why? Ridiculous. You see that shit? You saw that shit? You saw that shit, though. Caught it live. Like, Floki, why are you forsaking me? Why are you forsaking me? Real shit. Yeah, feel me? That was a real shit. Oh my god. Real shit though. Yeah, I feel me though. When it start blowing when you trying to fucking and you be like acting like looking to the sky. What have you forsaken me? Damn, bro. It's hard to like not. You're trying to shape it, but it's like you trying to lay it out, and then like you lay it out, the wind blowing, and this shit is so like Discombobulated and shit. And stuff to the brim. Get a little car technique on it real quick. Stuff it down a little bit, you know? Like a real cigar here. Okay? Oh, damn, see that? So, damn, look at that shit. Blowing cards away and shit. The disrespect. Will not be tolerated. Will not be tolerated. Man, this is girl at this fucking ghetto ass like 99 cents or dollars or whatever fuck, right? Not ghetto shit. It's just like a little low key little shop, whatever. She like an anime voice and shit. That shit was like, huh. Made me think. Man, like she probably is my last fucking papers fucking flew out the goddamn shit. This is what I'm saying. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, it's like, damn. Why have you forsaken me? Nigga was coughing and shit like, nigga, get the fuck away from me. Where that? Nigga, what the fuck? Being weird and shit. I didn't know if he was smoking or not. Are you smoking some weed? I feel like you smoking weed, nigga, you got money. You're not out here fucking stealing from homeless niggas, bro. You got your own. Your weird ass here. So I know you ain't got no weed, bro. You just stalking me. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was weird as a motherfucker. God, I hate motherfucking people. It's like that time of year, bro. They're all these illegal ass motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. People are moving, people are migrating because they're getting ready because every fucking year around this time they've seen the ritual. The purge. Which makes sense. That's back to the natural order of the 2020 spiritual galactic fucking federation or whatever the fucking talk about it. Cause the whole shit, the whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit. No galactic federation. And they go the whole spiritual, the galactic shift. 2020 vision. Or in carnal terms, for the karmics out there that don't know anything about God or anything about spirituality, 100 years ago, it was 1920. And 1920 was the starting date of mass technology, mass surplus, the Industrial Revolution, which completely fucking set off mass production. And that's why we have a lot of people and human beings walking around. And they have jobs. But we ain't fucking bled out the fucking earth. Now we're on scarcity mode. Because we conquered all the human beings and we civilized them, and so now they're like populating the earth and doing shit. And it's too much. So then it goes back to like really supposed to be are. So back in the day, alright? Back in the day. It's like, oh, whatever, get in the glass bottle if you want to. We have the resources. Now, oh shit, you hear that shit? Okay. Yeah, crazy is out here like, oh, what the fuck's going on? It was just sunny over here. I thought it's over there, I don't know. But the wind's blowing that way, so it should be okay. Probably not. And Yeah, I kind of over smoke. I just smoke illegal. He's trying out other fucking like brands and shit right now, but it's kind of like his viewership's getting really fucking low, and I feel like as a person that's supposed to be a YouTuber, he's slacking right now. Like it's not hitting. And I think it's because it's at that point. I think THGA is kind of at its hype. Um, and I think I think 2025 is probably gonna be the last year for fucking hemp. I mean, we're going on to 2018 Farm Bill. You know, about 7 years now. That's the demon number. So eight, we haven't. I think we're at the point where it's like it's not gonna matter anymore. Like I know. Like I probably don't even like. If, let's say for example, like I don't want to smoke or drink right for this year type shit. Like I can always put down the shit. I can pick it up anytime I want to. That's what I'm trying to say. Like if I want to I want to smoke today. Like I'm gonna go. You tell me you want to go drink or shit. Either one days be like, oh, I'll smoke today. It's gonna be one of those days for me. I think that's cool. It just kind of makes you scared because sometimes I don't want to go 6 months, 8 months at a time, and then be like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? So we got a guy over here. He's probably homeless living in his car because I don't know what's going on. Like how he's out here. I've never seen a human being out here unless you want to clean the pool that nobody uses. The fucking tennis court that's been here for over 10 years. So many homeless fucking freaks out here, man. It's crazy. And I'm one of them still. I was going in right now. I probably need to shut the fuck up. But I just don't like when people do shit like that. Like, I'm sleeping and I wake up and a nigga next to me and shit. And it's like, bro, that's some kind of decency. It's giving me darker vibes. Anyways. Fuck that guy. Anyways. Peter Jelani. I didn't do too much blunts. He's not really a connoisseur. You know what I mean? Just a pothead. Cause I got some saucy dabs, and I'm gonna have to get a whole nectar collector for that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm actually gonna put the flour down for a little bit. I'm gonna put the flour away. I've been smoking on the best flour. I'm smoking on the best one I have right now. And then the worst one too, mixed together and shit. On levels of high THC levels, but it's just crazy. Look at that shit. It's Wendy's fuck. I ain't had a lighter like that. I was like, oh my god, I wait the blunt. I'm not gonna sit out here with a joint and shit. Joints hit lighter, it's a good joint. It's just like, damn, bro. That's why yesterday I was smelling some shit. I know what drugs. It's just like her. I kind of know what drugs you be on and shit. Based off the smell and shit. Like you smell like fucking chemicals and shit. Dude, you smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? Somebody smelled that shit. I was like, that nigga smoking crack. It's wild because you can see the fucking wind just pushing everything though. Pushing everything. And my foot is killing me. And that's the reason why my foot is killing me too, because like all that pressure I put on the toe, at that point it's like, I can't put pressure on the toe like that. It's like all that fungus ate away at the fucking skin and shit, basically. So really, I need to go to like a doctor and shit. I'm gonna go to surgery. I just gotta probably get like him to be treated and shit. The fungus in there, and they're probably gonna have to like, I don't even know, reconstruct the fucking hotel now. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that type of surgery. That's some real shit. Like, I'm gonna reconstruct and shit. What the fuck? Good thing about it, though. Still lit. Still lit. That's how you. I listened to one YouTuber. He was like, I love papers. He was like, it don't matter, man. It don't matter where the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You can be a fucking thunderstorm. A blunt still gonna fucking hold you down. Still gonna stay late. Like, that's what I like. Yeah, I'm like, blunt, yeah. I had to pull out a blunt. I was like, damn, this shit was getting done. You saw that shit, right? It was like 1,000 miles an hour. Like, everyone wanted to take a hit. Can you imagine? Back in the day, you used to fucking these papers. That's what I used to fucking be like. I mean, matches. Hell no. And this, they were pros at that shit too. Like that. They were pros at that shit. I started using that shit on some fun shit. That shit is fucking nostalgic though. To have like some matches and shit, pull that shit out. You feel like a fucking boss. You feel like some old school shit. It's crazy they usually just do matches back in the day. Like in the 70s and shit. You know what I'm saying? The 70s and 80s. You use matches and shit. And even to like my generation, the early 2000s, I remember like watching Hellboy and shit. He had a fucking torch. He about to like that shit. What the fuck? And that part. He had the zipper one thing. No, I forgot what he had. No, I had a fucking something like that shit different. Like, what's the flavor of this shit? Okay. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Man, I think I'm gonna call it though. I have bigger and better things to fucking worry about. You know what I'm saying? Sucks. But yeah, man. This interview on Monday is coming up, so I gotta go do that. It's in Katy. I'm gonna take a lift. I'm gonna handle that. And like, I keep an eye on this car situation. I just gotta pay a little warrants. Uh, so plan pretty much is to like still live over here, probably taking like Ubers and shit up there, or really for a bus situation because the bus could just go up there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it if it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? On me. That's about it. That's really about it. It's really so hard to fucking really figure out what the fuck I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? With the situation. Let's see what I gotta do about the situation. Cause I gotta keep my stealing from my account, and it's like I need to pay my fucking bills and shit, you know. So it's like it's kind of hard to fucking see what to do that. It's hard to focus on all that shit when you have like, you know what I mean, this going on around. Wow. sister warned me about next week is gonna be like super fucking like windy and shit and super cold and shit. I'm like, damn, you know, because the waterworks. I mean, it sucks crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm out here because I can't be by the school. There really isn't nowhere else to go and shit. You know, I gotta cover it up, man. This is the shit you understand. It's the shit that we go through, you know what I'm saying? As you know, shit changes the world. This is why I call this life of hell. Can't get more help to this. Alright? It's better to have like fucking like a cardboard or some shit. Yeah, like fucking hate Mexicans. They be following people and shit. Start harass people and shit. I hate Mexican people. Sorry. Mexican watching shit. You know what I'm talking about. Get silent secrets that motherfuckers. Not that. I'm just saying, oh, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about the motherfucking silent secrets. I'm talking about y'all essays that I know and shit. Yeah, this is life of hell. On the rain homeless. On this motherfucking thing. What to do? Hit the like button. And we smoke. Yeah. Just trying to hang in there. It's rainy up in Houston. Shit sucks. And we're in the burbs. And then it's gonna stop. That's what I'm saying. Watch. And then it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? And then it stops. And so you're just like, what the fuck, bro? What the? And y'all see it. You'll see that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's Houston. I ain't even seen niggas do that shit while homeless too. Like, it's like getting fucking a big ass sheet of cardboard. You go to places that like will have big ass sheets of cardboard, and they'll just take them hose, and they'll just use them hose because cardboard absorbs water. So like, yeah, like right now, if I had a big ass sheet of cardboard, I'd be straight. That has to be like completely straight right now. Like, I'd be perfectly fine. Because all I do is just put that cardboard over and be like, bro, I swear to God, I'm lying. That shit was raining all up on that shit. It's raining all up on that shit. It been raining harder than a bitch. It got me like the thunderstorm ass rain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not the wind though, but like from the rain level, just like hitting you hard and shit. When that shit stop, you'll be like, you don't feel like Leonidas this. I swear to God, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot he seen me sitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, block them, send out the arrows, bitch. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pull your shirt off, you know, the water off, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like a fucking boss. You gonna feel like a fucking G. Your fucking nuts gonna hang, your titties gonna fucking be pumping shit. You gonna be like, bitch, who the fuck you think he talking to? Huh? Fuck out here. That's my mom. Fuck out here. You know, like, fuck out here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I need a bra. I'm scared to get a bra because I don't want to get a bra and like it show through and the niggas is like, oh my god. So I think I might have to get that makeshift bra again. Yeah, that makes me feel so fucking like, you know what I mean? Should I get a push-up bra? I don't know. I'm scared to get a bra because I'm scared of them holding them niggas to be like, and then like them niggas be like on there, them niggas flip, and then like they're like this nigga wearing a fucking bra. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a fucking badookas. Everybody in my family got badookas. Badookas. The dookas thing. I see that shit. Cloud. You see the difference? Like, that's the big ass cloud right there. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. That right there is a big ass cloud. That's where it's going. See? Okay. Don't just going that way. Oh shit. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna take my fucking headphones. Bastard. Man, this is crazy. It's treacherous. Fierce. Oh man, it's fucking wild though. I got like 4 y'all. Are you watching? Check it in. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's weird. Alright. Yeah, that's right. See y'all later.